That was the third clip. Guys, can I? One second, you cannot, but if they don't buzz, then you can just say it for fun. Okay. Okay. It is New York City. Alright. Toss up nine. One performing venue in the city, the Musikverein, is home to its Philharmonic. The House der Musik, a highly interactive sound museum in the city, gives visitors a chance to virtually conduct the Philharmonic in pieces like the Radetzky March and the Blue Danube Waltz. For the points, name the city where you can visit the Mozart house, the apartment where Mozart wrote the Magic Flute. Is it Salzburg? Incorrect. That's a negative one. Vienna is correct. That is for 2 points. Score points. Oh. Toss up 10. The early version of this instrument was the vihuela, with the development of the modern shape taking place in Spain in the 16th century. Important changes that remain today were made to this stringed instrument in Spain in the 19th century by Antonio de Torres. Spanish and South American composers like Villalobos and De Falla wrote prolifically for the classical type of this instrument, which was played by virtuosos like Andres Segovia. And I'm going to play the clip now. Sorry, cello? Incorrect. Second two. Sing again. A sound hole and a fretboard for the points. What instrument has six strings which can be plucked or strummed? Guitar? It is the guitar. That's why it's called. Toss up 11. What can we do? Score check. We can do a score check. We have Keon neg 2, Sanjay to score, and Mason 12. All right. One South American with this profession, Weimar Arancibia, works in La Paz with the National Symphony Orchestra in Bolivia. Brazil has three native people of this profession, Roberto Minsup in Rio, Jaime Amatnex in Ponta Grossa, and Claudia Cohen in Brasilia. The most famous person of South American origin with this profession has been working with the Simon Bolivar Symphony Orchestra and Los Angeles Philharmonic and will soon be the 25th person with this job, also called a music director, since its founding is correct, and that's good for four. Toss up 12. So you need to give the country of origin of these artists. So if you answer during the first song, 6 points. Second song, 5 points. Third song, 4 points. And 3 points if you answer after everything is completely played. Okay? Okay. You just need to name the country. Canada. It is Canada. And you get 3 points for that. Okay, so those were Joni Mitchell, The Weeknd, and Drake. You must have heard of Drake. Yeah. Joni Mitchell's probably before your time. Okay, here's toss up 13. One, one traditional dance that originated in this nation is the Humba Meu, which is used to celebrate the Festa Junina or June Festival. Capoeira, a martial or combination is correct, and that is good for 5 points. Toss up 14. This instrument, also called a gidaki, madapul, or mako, is one of the simplest. No, I think I'll have to do it. Yeah, I'm playing the clip now. Then I'll ask you the last part of the question. Sorry? Correct. It's, it's got literally two kinds of sounds. You can hear that, right? So, and it's really difficult to create. Now, for the points, name this long wooden cylindrical instrument from Australia. Didgeridoo. It is the didgeridoo. Okay? It's got literally one note that you can play, and because of that circular breathing, it goes round and you play. So it's more like beat rather than actual music. Okay? So, well, it's 1,000 years old. Right, so you got 3 points for that. Here is toss up 15, and this also has a clip. This type of singing can be found in music of the Turkic, Mongol, and Tungus Manchu peoples. Throat singing is correct, and that is good for 6 points. I'm going to play it for you because this is musical geography, and you listen to this with it. This is rocks. Just know it as a concept. You've heard throat singing. Okay, so it's made by the namesake body part, the throat, using guttural sounds from the back of the oral cavity. Yeah. Toss up 16. One musician from this nation, Miriam Makeba, had hits with Pata Pata and Click Song. Known as Mama Africa, Miriam's music lends is correct. And you get 5 points for that. Here's toss up 17. This instrument, and there's a trick here, right? This instrument descended from the serpent and the ophicleider, was invented in Prussia in 1835. This instrument was part of Dixieland jazz bands before being replaced by the upright bass. This instrument became a feature of marching bands. This, and then there's some part of the question after that, okay? France. Okay. So, after John Philip Sousa changed its shape. Wait, so you didn't reset it. Yeah. Incorrect. So players could hold it while marching. For the points, name this instrument the largest brass instrument commonly found in bands. It's not. It is the tuba. It's the tuba. So the two of you get a -2, and Kian, you get a -1. And it was the tuba, and we move on to toss up 18. Musical geography is quite a stretch, right? It really makes you work. This song was written in 1895 by Banjo Patterson, and its title is slang for traveling on foot while carrying a tent and supplies. Words in the song that are unique to the nation it comes from include swag man, billabong, and coolibah tree. With points, name this bush ballad the unofficial national anthem of Australia. Last time, I think this is the first question to go there. That was anybody? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the waltzing Matilda. Okay. Okay. So now, toss up 19, and again, we are doing clips. What do these songs have in common? If you answer during the first song, 6 points. Second song, 5 points. Third song, 4 points. If everything is played, you get 3 points. Okay? Here it is. Here are the 3 clips. Clip one. One. So, those were the 3 clips. So, what do they have in common? So, the first, okay, let me give you a clue because you're elementary. Have you identified the language? They're in Spanish. Oh, they're not in Spanish. Okay, they're all in Spanish. Because I like to give you a negative one. All French. Okay, they're all in French. Okay, that's a -1.
If we're giving them hints, shouldn't these buzzes just be for fun, right? Since we
Yeah,
already
never mind, never mind. I'm not going to. Let's not talk any points. Okay? Yeah, we're not talking any points. We're not going to get the answer. No, all three are 3 different languages. So the first one, yeah. Can I answer this? They're all Eurovision songs. There you are. They're Eurovision winning songs. So the first one was in French. The second one was in English. The third one was in Italian. Okay, so they all won the Eurovision contest. Okay, so never mind. Nobody lost any points there, but we learned something new. Okay, no, definitely not Spanish. Okay, 2020. Some of these types of instrument, known as bata, originated in Yoruba culture, but are now found in Afro-Caribbean music. The cajon, another type of this instrument, is played in Afro-Peruvian music with either the hands or brushes to create textures. A well-known type of this instrument, the djembe, is one of the few drums. Is the right answer, and you get 4 points for that. Toss up 21, and there's a clip. This one. Yes, you can do a one. Kian 2, Sanjay 21, and Mason 10. Okay. 10 more questions to go. Toss up 21 has a clip. So, this musical component was developed independently by many ancient civilizations, but is primarily associated with East Asian music. There are two types of this collection of notes, those with semitones and is it violin? That's incorrect. Two. Those with semitones and hemitonic scales, like the Yo scale of Japan. Play the clip now. Okay. Points. Sorry? Because that can I answer it? Yes. For the points, name this widely used musical scale that gets its name due to its makeup of only five notes. Pentatonic scale. It's the pentatonic scale. Okay. Okay, I think you jumped the gun there. All right, toss up 22. This person had his biggest performance in Santa Clara, California, on February 8th, 2026. During that show, this musician danced past set elements evocative of his home island, such as a field of sugarcane and a table with two men playing dominoes, culminating with a parade of flags of the Americas. Is correct. And you get 5 points for that. Toss up 23, and there's a clip. Commonly used instruments in this type of music include the kemana and gansa. This type of music is commonly used for rituals and festivals in its country and was inscribed into the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2021. Performed primarily on the islands of Java and Bali. For the points, name this. Playing it. Yes. Yamalar is correct. And you get 4 points for that. Okay. Toss up 24. Lincoln Gardens, one notable location in the early days of this genre of music, could accommodate almost 1,000 dancers. Another location, popular. You want a dozen? No. Oh, okay. I like to sing. Yeah. No, you're right, of course. So, I'll start again. Lincoln Gardens, one notable location in the early days of this genre of music, could accommodate almost 1,000 dancers. Another location popular to fans of this genre in the 1920s was the Savoy Ballroom, which contained a large dance floor, two bandstands, and a retractable stage. Bebop, a form of this type of music, was born at Minton's Playhouse in Harlem during this genre's heyday. For the points, name this genre of music that was born from New Orleans, Dixieland. Jazz. Is correct. And you get 4 points. Did I miss out? We're at 29. Oh. Okay, 6 questions to go. Six? Yeah, 6 questions to go. And I'm going to play a clip here. Okay? Due to British influences, Western classical music has been played on this island for much of its history. The Sino British Orchestra was established in 1895. In the beginning of the 20th century, pop music called Si Doi Cook. Play this clip now, and there's half of the question after this, okay? A fusion of folk music and jazz was frequently heard in this special administrative region of China. The points is correct. And you get 4 points. Toss up 26. There's a clip here. You've got to. There's a clip here as well. The music of this country, such as Karnataka, is as diverse as the people who live in it. It has been proven that music has been played in this nation at least since the Bronze Age, as a musician playing an arched harp was found in a cave painting at Nimbu Boj. For the points, name this home of Bhangra music. Yeah. Is correct. I'm going to play the music clip anyway. Okay. So I'm sorry, I have to play all the clips again because this is a show. That was optional. Yeah. That one was optional. Yeah, that one is probably optional. Yeah. But I didn't make the questions, all right? I'm just saying them. Toss up 27. It's not Russia, but an ethnologist from this country inspired a folk music revival due to his work with the Ugrik people of Siberia. The music department at this country's Humboldt University is located in the Mitte district of its capital city. Germany is correct. Sanjay buzzes out. That was a Liz topic. Mhm. 28. I'm going to play a clip. People of this nation hold land ship parades that feature a tuk band that consists of a bass drum, triangle, flute, and snare drum. Music of this nation, unsurprisingly, combines African and British influences, but the arrival of spooge is incorrect. That's the negative two. Spooge music in the 1960s led to a resurgence of national pride. This nation's most famous artist made a clip. Okay, Rihanna became a superstar through the song On the Replay, which means is correct. And you get 4 points for your effort. Just toss up 9. One group from this country, BBs, was formed from members of the group The Friend. A solo artist from this country, You, is also a popular actress who found widespread fame with her song Good Day. Points. Name the home country of the form of music that is primarily created by girl groups like Black. South Korea. Okay. That is good for 4. Toss up 30. Instruments from this nation. Sorry? Where to start? We have Keon with 15 and Mason with 14. Oh my god. Okay, everything rests on this question. Toss up 30. Instruments from this nation reflect ancient influences. No, I'm going to start again. Instruments from this nation reflect ancient influences from distant lands, such as the klong tap from Persia and the klong pek from Indonesia. One genre of music from this nation, Luk Thung, emerged after World War II and consists of poetic lyrics about the rural lifestyle and culture of people in this country. Pifat or Pipat, the most common classical Thailand is correct. Oh my god, that's very. Okay, I don't need to play the tiebreakers, but we have 3 tiebreakers. You guys want to know that one? Never mind. I think we're done because we have another round starting in like
5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where what the next.
Congratulations, guys. Very good job.